So here on the show floor, as we continue our 24th year, bringing you further into tomorrow, how about some smart shading? And I don't mean throwing shade, I mean being able to cool your house and cover your windows and do that sort of things. Alex Keichinger with us from Somfy. How are you, sir?
I'm very good, thank you.
Glad to have you with us. Tell me what you guys are doing, and with Zigbee now, right, as a partner?
Yes, absolutely. So it's actually our 50th year anniversary for Somfy. And this year we are launching and promoting the first line of Zigbee native 3.0 shades and curtains. So we've been doing proprietary radio for the past 25, 30 years.
Which has worked well for you guys, no doubt, but it's nice to be involved with an open source, I guess, that makes life easier for people that have other devices that work within that type of system.
Absolutely. We noticed that Zigbee is a compelling smart home radio technology. There's leading consumer brands out there, the Amazon, Comcast, Samsung smart things that use that kind of technology, and we wanted to ease, not only for the professional but also for the consumer, the integration of our products and offer them the best solution out there. So.
Terrific. Well, show us some of the things that you got here. I know you've got some unique items to show, obviously things that work well with an app and so forth to control your window shades, right?
Right, absolutely. So first it starts where we provide motorization for window treatment. So we're coming out with a line of a few motors that are battery operated, motors for curtains, etc. And you can then control them many different ways. So through a simple app control, smartphone or tablet. You can also control them by voice control, and all you're going to do is through this little bridge. So that is what will allow you to control your Somfy smart shading devices from in the home or outside the home.
So you need one of these bridges, I guess, for the home, right?
So you need one of these bridges for the home if that's all you're controlling, but if you already have an Amazon Echo Plus, a Samsung SmartThings, a Comcast Xfinity, anything that has Zigbee in it, you'll be able to then add some Somfy products to that. So you wouldn't need that hub anymore. And that's the benefit of being Zigbee and open, is it's a radio protocol that a lot of people are using. So we want less hubs in the world, and that's kind of where we're heading. So.
And again, while your RTS system has worked fine in the past, are folks having to change things if they have some legacy products maybe already in their home? Will they integrate well with the Zigbee?
Yeah, that's a very good point. Actually, this hub has both RTS and Zigbee. So if you already have RTS products and you're expanding to Zigbee, one same hub will allow you to control your whole ecosystem.
Terrific. Now tell me about the smart plugs that are also here on the table, and of course you've got some Somfy lighting systems as well.
Correct. So the idea is to expand the value proposition for the end user. So we talk about smart shading being, managing natural lighting, but what closest than artificial lighting? So we allow through simple plug-in devices like this smart plug to be able to control your lighting, your floor lamps, etc. So that's just one little extra value accessory that we offer, but also will allow end users, if they already have some other Zigbee devices, to then add them to the system, even if they're not Somfy.
Because what's great is that we hear from a lot of our audience that talks about things like, I've got some new lighting in the hall or in the bedrooms and whatnot, and I'm controlling them with Alexa or Google Home, what have you, but I can't control my lamps because they're not smart lamps.
Right.
Well, this makes it a smart lamp. You got a smart plug, and now you can control anything with it, or a fan,
yes,
or anything you'd plug in for that matter.
It's basically, yes, that's correct. Yep.
Do you have availability and pricing on these kinds of things?
Pricing not for the moment, but availability we're targeting to the end of the second quarter for all these Zigbee devices. Yep.
Terrific, of this year. Now, scene launchers as well. It's putting a routine together, I guess, right? To be able to launch something in your smart home and make it even smarter. I notice you call this Amy from Somfy. Well, tell me about Amy.
ABs are our new scene launchers. So Amy is, in an easy way for the end user, like you said, to launch certain scenes, preferred moods and settings. So not only can you do that with Alexa or Google, where you say good morning, good evening, etc., but you always want to have sometimes a little remote that's thereby and allows you to do these things. So it could be on a specific button to have a specific scene. A scene being, I want my shades open at 50%, I want my lights dim at 50%, and I want my TV to turn on, for instance. So that will allow you to do this through this scene controller.
Or you can just say, Amy, time to party, and she'll set that party mood and launch the disco lighting. Huh?
Thank you, Amy.
Exactly. Gotta love Amy. Local controls too, because when you get right down to it, I've got a Somfy awning system, for example, out on the back side, and just simple controls to open and close an awning when needed. It also, of course, Somfy thinks of everything, comes with the wind concern, so it gets a little too windy in Miami, it'll automatically close the awning rather than rip it off the house. But it looks like there's a whole lot more functionality than the control that I have currently.
These are actually a new design launching this year. People always want your local control. I mean, you want to have Alexa, you want to have Google, but if you have guests in the house, all they want to do is just open or close that shutter or that window treatment. We wanted to launch a new design for this new offer.
And so what does it do? It looks like I'm seeing LEDs and an extra button on this nice little control. Again, if you're watching the video, you see what we're talking about, but if you're listening first on the radio, intotomorrow.com, and come by and see the interview with Alex here at Somfy, and you'll see the products we're talking about. So what do the LEDs and the extra button do?
So we have a one channel and a multi-channel. So one channel being you have one awning, just simple control. The multi-channel allows you to control up to 4 different Somfy devices, or group them in 4 different ways. So the button is just a way to change channels to control your other devices.
So for smart shading and a whole other bunch of smart home goodies from Somfy, somfysystems.com for more information. Alex, thanks for spending a few minutes with us here at CES. Continued good luck with the show. Busy exhibit.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you.
It's our pleasure. And we're back with more from Las Vegas. I'm Dave Graveline, our 24th year bringing you into tomorrow here on the Advanced Media Network. Stay tuned.